Welcome back to part 2 of our 1 week on the Broads video. You remember from part 1 the very wet and windy beginning to the week which kept us moored up in the marina for 36 hours. After that we had good weather mostly and a misty morning or two. This is our last excursion in the boat this year. Now is the time to prep it for winter and carry out an engine service plus a few other minor bits. After a pleasant 2 nights in Reedham, we're now on our way to Loddon. We know there's public moorings there, and we've been told the fishing is good there too. Keymasters are a real mine of really useful information. On this trip we're going to get the chance to see the Reedham Ferry in action from the water this time. The current is still fast flowing and we're definitely against the tide. The surface is calm though, very different to 3 days ago when we crossed with the car on the ferry. As we mentioned in part 1, there has been a ferry crossing at Reedham since the 17th century. We, or rather I, also said Reedham Ferry is the last working chain vehicle ferry in the UK. Not true. According to my further research, there are in fact, if Wikipedia is to be believed, 13 chain and cable ferries still operating within the UK. Reedham is, however, the only one operating in East Anglia. The ferry used to be hand-winched when Norman and Hal Archer moved into the Reedham Ferry Inn in 1949. Their son David must have found it vastly different from London. Father and son worked stoically operating the ferry, winching by hand, no doubt in all weathers, given the ferry's vital location between Norwich and Yarmouth. The nearest 2 crossing points without the ferry represent a journey of an additional 30 miles for the people that use the ferry, the next nearest bridges being in Norwich and Yarmouth. In 1950 the ferry was fitted with a diesel engine. David continued to innovate the ferry in various ways throughout the following years. In 1983 the current ferry was designed and built by David and the late Fred Newson at Fred's Yard in Alton Broad. It can carry 2 cars at a time and its maximum load capacity is 7 tonnes. The ferry now has a hydraulic drive system, and I'm sure I read somewhere, but can't remember where, that it's powered by 2 nanny diesel engines. But there again I could be wrong. Within 20 minutes of mooring, Mel had started fishing. She taught herself carp angling some 30 years ago, and is a competent carp angler. She has never float fished though, until we brought the boat a month ago, so this was a whole new world to her. Although small in size, she had a successful day catching mainly roach and perch, one after the other, so it was good practice for her, and she spent all day wearing a smile. Happy? There's always that someone who can't resist showing you just how big the one they caught was. brief stop at Reedham Ferry for tea and tipping was called for before continuing on to our final destination. Of course, there's always time to feed the ducks.
Look, who's up there? Ducks. Where is it? Where is it?
Why is the channel called Fleetwod Follies? A simple explanation really. We have a Fleetwod 640 ES twin axle caravan. In 2023 we were staying on a certified location called Dean Hollow in Somerset. It's a cracking little 5-van site, perfect for off-grid stays and run by a lovely couple. It was here we first met Steve and Lorna, along with their dog Chancer. They post weekly vlogs of their adventures on YouTube on their channel called Wandering by Choice, which is well worth a look. I did say to Steve I'd like to do something on YouTube, and it's here that the channel was born. The Fleetwood bit is obvious in the title. The Follies bit, where does that come from? Simple. If there's a way to do something wrong, or something breaks, it will happen to us. There's the non-stop list of things that happen to an 18-year-old van. So, in short, the channel is about the folly of owning a Fleetwood caravan. Or it was, until we brought the boat. And it goes without saying almost, a whole new world of ownership pain. So are we keeping the caravan? The answer is probably yes. We still relish the freedom it gives. It's a very cost-effective alternative to hotels, as the extensive solar system allows us to go fully off-grid. Over our 18 years of ownership, we've invested in a lot of extras, as you do with caravans. We have a full canopy, in addition to 3 different Isabella awnings ranging from small to full size. We have the pickup of 2 silence generators, and of course every single gadget known to man. With a full wet central heating system, it is an all year round caravan, fully winterised, even with an onboard water tank. So are we keeping the Fleetwood? I think it would be a folly not to. Thank you for watching, always a pleasure. If you liked what you see, then please hit the like button, and if you want to subscribe, that would be great too. Comments always welcome. Until the next time, stay safe.